let's talk about these new holiday scams. You're adding five more to the list, and why?
Well, we think it's critically important that before people go out and do, the biggest shopping that they'll do during the course of the year normally, that they're up to date on all the latest scams. Because we know that now more than ever, you have bad actors out there that are trying to take advantage of people. And unfortunately, there's more ways than ever to do that. So we're really advising people before you go full force into your holiday shopping, please, take 10 or 15 minutes to peruse our website. We really have everything on there. So whether it has to do with scams involving charitable gift giving, which a lot of people do this time of year, making travel plans, which a lot of people get ripped off on, or just doing online shopping and knowing best practices to avoid falling subject to a scam or a fraudster, it's going to save you a lot of time and heartache later in the event that you get taken advantage of because you're just not aware of what the latest tricks of the trade are.
So let's start with the grandparent scam. Is this the one that's been around forever, where people call in and claim to be the grandchild, or are there new twists and turns that we're not aware of?
Well, sometimes the new twists and turns actually involve artificial intelligence. Time was, right, where you would get a call maybe late at night, and it would be somebody maybe associated with your grandchild saying that there was an emergency set of circumstances and money needed to be wired to them right away. But now, oftentimes, I mean, it's somebody that might sound exactly like your family member, and that can be created in just a matter of minutes. In the event that somebody goes onto your grandchild's TikTok account and just gets a few seconds of them speaking. So, what we always advise people to do is to make sure that the person you're really talking to is your grandchild. There's a lot of ways to do that, right? You can say, hey, I'm going to hang up and I'm going to call you back at your own number that I'm familiar with. So you can make sure it's really them. Or to contact people who would know what set of circumstances your grandchild might be in. And that might be, your son or daughter, that your grandchild's parent, or another family member or friend or relative that would be familiar with their circumstances to make sure that you are really talking to that person. You don't want to go ahead and give out any bank account information. You don't want to wire money if you're not 100% certain of who you're talking to. And
What
let
about,
me
oh,
add one
sorry,
more
go ahead.
thing. Whenever you have a situation involving artificial intelligence, it's also never a bad idea to ask that person a question that only they would know, right? If somebody's purporting to be your grandson, what was the name of your baseball team in the third grade? What play did you star in when you were in middle school? What's your favorite band? I mean, there's a lot of different things you can ask, and very quickly, you'll get a sense of whether you're really talking to the right person or not. And oftentimes, you're just going to get a hang up.
And in those type of cases, what should you do if you are suspecting that it is fraudulent, but yet you're still fearful that maybe there is a small portion of it being true? What do you need to do?
Well, first of all, you can always contact law enforcement, and you can always contact us at the Michigan Department of Attorney General. I know that's going to be difficult if it's an emergency set of circumstances and it's happening in the evening or after hours. But really, in that event, you really should call your local law enforcement and say, hey, listen, I'm hearing that my grandson is in an emergency set of circumstances and he needs help right away, and he's asking me to provide money to him. What should I do? And oftentimes your local law enforcement will help out with that to help you determine whether that's actually accurate or not.
All right, let's talk about travel tips. A lot of people are driving and flying to see family and friends this season. What are some things they need to know?
Yeah, well, I mean, read the fine print is what I would always say, because, what we're seeing is people will have all kinds of costs that will be added on that they don't contemplate or don't anticipate. They see a number and they think, oh, great, this is going to cost me $500. And at the end of the day, when all is well done and said, it might be $700 or $800 or something far beyond what you were anticipating. So you want to read the fine print, you want to print out any kind of agreement you have, and you want to take it with you on your trip. And you want to make sure that you're reading as many reviews as possible about, whatever the tour company is that you're dealing with, whoever the booking agent is. A lot of times people will just Google this and they don't really know who they're dealing with and they haven't read any reviews. So remember, it's important to do your homework because, again, when you're planning to travel somewhere, this might be a very expensive venture for you. And you want to make sure that you're covering all your bases, you're crossing all your T's, you're dotting all your I's, and that you're not going to either get ripped off completely or not be going on the kind of vacation that you were anticipating and something well beneath the standards of, what you would have thought you were purchasing.
If they do have questions about the documentation they have and what is being said, what repercussions do they have?
Well, obviously, there are always lawsuits that are available. And also, there are oftentimes where, you can file complaints with various different entities, including the Michigan Department of Attorney General. So we can assist you in trying to get your money back in the event that you got ripped off.
And let's talk about data breaches now.
Yeah, data breaches, unfortunately, have become just sort of a daily fact of life for many companies. And it's why you have to be particularly careful because you never know when your information, as much as you might try to be really careful and cautious about protecting your own data, you don't know about the companies that you're dealing with when they're going to get hacked. And now that company that you've dealt with has all of your information, and that information has now been leaked out somewhere on the dark web, and you don't even know about it. And I should say this, it's why we are trying so hard in Lansing to change the law so that it's mandatory that when a company becomes aware that they've been impacted by a data breach, that they immediately have to notify the Department of Attorney General. That's not the law right now. It is the law in, I think, about 34 states in the country, but not here in Michigan. Why is that important? Because we want to be able to assist consumers as soon as we discover that breach, and we don't want to read about it in the paper, which is what we normally end up doing. But there are a lot of things that you can do to protect yourself. One of the things that I always advise people to do, it's not just checking your credit regularly to make certain that nobody has, for instance, secured a loan in your name. But, obviously there are those different types of companies and programs that you can use so that you can lock down your credit. And why I advise that is because you want to make sure that if anybody is taking out a line of credit in your name, that it's you and not somebody else. It's incredibly important. And we want to make sure that people don't end up having their identity stolen, which happens frequently. Let me name something else that we've seen happen a lot. And I will tell you, this just happened to me. Somebody obviously got a hold of my personal information, and I suspect it was probably a data breach involving a company that does medical billing for one of the healthcare systems that I'm associated with through my insurance. And I got a bill for something that sounded legit. It was actually in relationship to a medical procedure that I actually had. But it was a weird name of a company that I didn't recognize. And also, I didn't think I owed any money because I thought my insurance covered everything. So sure enough, I contacted my actual healthcare provider and they said, you don't owe anything. That's not a legitimate bill. So those are the kinds of things that can happen when your information has been leaked out there. So it's really important to pay careful attention to any bills that you receive or any changes to your credit. So, unfortunately, we're living in a time where if you haven't been subject to a data breach, you will be.
Let's move on to gifting circles. That seems like that would be a safe thing.
Uh, well, I mean, it depends on how it's being done, right? So if it's sort of one of your kind of white elephant Christmas events that you have, and it's just a small circle of your friends that you've known for a long time, it's probably fine. But when you get into the types of things where you have, it's supposedly a money-making venture, right? And there's no actual items that are being exchanged. And it's a matter of how you can expand your circle and make money off of it. You're probably involved in a pyramid scheme.
And, you know, we see these things on social media. Our friends are the ones that share it. So, what are some of the, hey, let's be a little bit more aware, possible red flags, flashing lights that may pop up to make you stop and think just because my friend's sharing it doesn't mean it's legitimate.
Well, first of all, is it even really your friend that's sharing it? That's the problem, right? We see so much spoofing that's done on social media. My mother's Facebook probably gets hacked 3 times a day. I mean, much of the time when I'm getting a message from her, if it's over Facebook or something, it's probably not her at all. And there are many times I have to say, Mom, I think your Facebook got hacked again. And there's now about like 10 people out there, at least that I can identify, that have my mom's name on Facebook because of it. So please be aware that just because somebody's contacting you on social media, it absolutely doesn't mean that it's actually that person. And please just be careful whenever it involves anything, either clicking on a link that somebody sends you. Remember, that's how bad actors are able to install malware onto your device. Do you ever get those messages that just say, hey, check this out? Or I think you'd like this. And there's a link. And of course, you're curious. And plus, it seems like it's coming from a friend. So you're really tempted just to click on it. Please don't. If you ever receive anything like that, contact that person independently in some other way. Maybe send them a text or something. Say, did you send me something on social media they want me to click on? And find out if it's really them or not. But otherwise, I advise you never to click on that link, and don't assume just because you think it's your friend contacting you on social media that it's really them, especially if they're ever asking you for anything that involves your personal information or your financial information. It's likely somebody who's trying to scam you.
Let's move on to the last one, the health and travel clubs.
Yeah, you have to be really careful about this. Remember, you never want to be in a situation where you're making a bulk payment for, say, an annual fee. You always want it to be something where, minimally it's month to month. You never know when a business is going to go out of business, and then you're out completely of your money. So you don't want to pay upfront a significant amount. You want to read the fine print in any contract and know how hard is it for me to get out of this situation. A lot of people, for instance, will join a fitness organization or something, and they'll, after a month or two, say, this really isn't for me. And then they find that it's almost impossible to get out of that contract. And you might have to pay for several months, even a year, when really you're only using the facility for a month or so. So you always want to see if you can, do a trial period to see if it's something that you really like. Or if not, if you can only pay for a short period of time and pay in monthly installments instead of, again, paying the whole thing at once.
In your email, it talked about some of the other scams that are tied to the holidays. These were the new five, but what are some of the older ones that are still around and still incredibly prevalent?
Well, I'd say one of the biggest things that we see are the text messages that you're going to receive or the emails you'll receive saying that, oh, you have a package and it's at the post office and click on this link so you can find out more information about it. Those are almost always scams. Again, they're trying to get you to click on the link so they can install malware into your device, which means that they'll have access to literally all of your information, including probably your banking information. So please be very, very careful about that. What we see frequently is that you'll get advertisements to you. Many times it'll be on your social media feeds, or it'll just be pop-ups that'll come up on your device because because of the algorithms. Once you've Googled something, there are hundreds, thousands of businesses, many of them legitimate, many of them not, who now know exactly what you've been searching for to buy that special gift for someone or to make a purchase for yourself. You never want to just click on one of those links, right? You want to do your research. First of all, if you do see something that you like, make sure that you're going directly to the website that's affiliated with whatever that product is, whoever that store is. Secondly, you want to make sure this is a reputable company. A lot of times you'll see something, you'll say, wow, that looks exactly like the type of shoes that I've been looking to buy. And it's at a great price. I've never heard of this company before, but who cares? Looks like a great product. It might not be. You really want to research it. If you've never heard of this company before, look at reviews. Because it might turn out that it's a company from overseas that is going to send you an inferior product that's not going to arrive for the next 6 months. It might not be a real company at all, and you're just going to enter your credit card information and totally get scammed. So be very careful about that.
Thank you
Is
very
it?
much, Carla.
Oh,
We appreciate your time today.
no problem. Thank you guys. I really appreciate it. You have a great Thanksgiving.